this is Sonia from Smart Moms, and I'm so glad to have Anamika with me today. She is a mom of two twin girls whom she had adopted 6 years ago, and she's a technical writer, and she has recently published her second book titled Adopted Miracles. Hi Anamika, thanks so much for joining me today, and I'm so glad to have the opportunity to share your story with other moms. And so please tell us, why did you decide to adopt?
Thanks, Sonia. I'm so happy to be here. This is a story that even I want to share. I think the reason that we decided to adopt is probably the most common reason that people decide to adopt, because we couldn't have children biologically.
Okay.
So we had been married for almost about 10 years, and we got married quite young, and then we decided that it's time to have our family, but it wasn't happening.
Okay.
So we went through quite a bit of the infertility thing, and going to all the doctors and checking out all the tests and this and that. But finally, when it came to, they said that you better go for IVF and all those.
Okay.
We decided that wasn't something that we really wanted to do. So we, for some time, we didn't do anything. Then after a few months, we started to think, okay, what about adoption? So that was why we decided to adopt. In our case, it was like that was the only option to having a family. The other option was to not have a family. So in a way that made the decision very simple. And so there wasn't any opposition, or we didn't have to discuss with our families too much. We just decided that we want to do it, and so we went ahead and started the process.
Okay. Yeah, so how was the whole experience of adoption for you?
Well, I think the process was quite smooth as such. What we did, the first thing we did was to go and look at the websites and get the information. So the Kara website has all the guidelines and the entire process for adoption. So we basically followed that. We decided to go with ACA directly. And then of course we had to fill out the forms and all that.
Okay.
And the home study was done. They set a date for the home study, and then the social worker comes home and does the home study. We had put a request saying that we would like to adopt twins.
Okay.
But they told us that, it's very unlikely, it doesn't happen often and all. Okay. We said, never mind, that's our preference. In case you hear of anything, just let us know.
Okay.
So it was, they had told us that it will take probably a year for the adoption to work out. But then very soon, maybe within 2 months or so, they got back to us and said, there are twins in Pondicherry, are you interested? Okay. So of course we were interested. And then from that point till the time we got our kids home, it was hardly 2 weeks or little over 2 weeks. And then the rest of the legalities actually took quite a long time. It took about almost 3 years for all the paperwork to get completed. Okay. Part of the reason is that Pondicherry has a more complex procedure compared to other states in India. So where in other states it might take only a few months, here it took quite long.
Okay.
But finally everything went through, and all the formalities were completed. So now everything is done.
Okay. Okay, so it was pretty smooth, and usually it is smooth for all parents, do you think?
Smooth in the sense we had to go to Pondicherry a number of times. We went almost 10 times over the course of 3 years. And I've heard from other people who have adopted also that they've had to go a number of times. If you are adopting within the same state or within the same city, it might not be too difficult. But then we have to travel quite some way each time that we need to go to court. And again, it depends on what kind of arrangements you have at home. We didn't have any of our family staying with us. So every time we traveled, we had to take our kids and go. And it's not so easy to take to all, 1 year, 2 year old kids and travel all the time.
Okay.
But we had to do it. It took a long time, and there was, second hearing and so on, and that kind of thing. But it got done. I mean, we didn't have to do anything extra, but it takes time. That's the only thing.
Yeah, so we have to be prepared for that. It won't be that smooth, but be prepared for all that it takes.
It will take time. That's the thing. In India, all these things take time. But at least for our case and most of the people that I know of, they let the children come home to the adopted parents and then the legal process starts. So
Okay.
at least it's not as though your children are still in the agency somewhere and you are sitting somewhere else and waiting for them to come home. That's
Okay.
not the case. They were with us, we were a family.
Yeah.
Whatever we went through it together. So that way
That's
it's not so bad.
yeah, good. How did you decide to write the book, and what the book is about?
Okay. So the book is about my experience, essentially my experience with infertility and how we then came to the decision to adopt. And the immediate days following the adoption, when we brought our kids home, emotional issues, practical issues, adjusting the whole parenting thing, where yesterday you had no kids and suddenly today you have two kids and they're 1 year old, and you don't quite understand them and they don't quite understand you, but still you're a family. So my book deals with all those issues. It's a very personal and very honest account.
Okay.
In many ways, it's the book that I would have wanted to read, that I actually wanted to read when we were considering adoption, because
Great.
I did look for first-hand experiences,
Okay.
but both in bookshops and on the internet, experiences that were particularly Indian were not there.
Okay.
And that does make a difference, because while adoption itself is a universal kind of thing, but how we go about it in India, what is the process, what are some of the Indian flavors, it doesn't really come out when you're reading about adoption in a Western context.
Yeah.
So I felt that books that were set in India with people who are Indian were missing.
Okay.
And what I did was I spoke to people, I spoke to friends and friends of friends and so on, people I didn't even know.
Okay.
And it's slightly awkward picking up the phone and talking to someone and saying, hey, you adopted your daughter and how was the experience? But people are open to talk, but it's slightly awkward. I would have preferred to just read a book.
Yes.
So I think this is the book that I would have wanted to read when I was in that stage. And I hope to reach out to people and say that, hey, it works out. You do it. You overcome everything that looks like an obstacle, and it's worthwhile.
Yes. Yes. So how has been your bonding with your kids once they were home until now?
Now I think they are just family. I mean, we don't think from day to day that, oh, they are adopted children. There's no difference. They are our children, that's all.
Yeah.
It's not like love at first sight or anything like that. Over a period of maybe a few weeks, a couple of weeks, they become very much your own, to the extent that when people somehow insinuate that they are anything less than your own children just because they are adopted, it becomes almost an insult, because how can you say that they are anything less than me? They are my children. They just happen to be born to somebody else, but now they are my children.
Yeah.
So that comes quite soon. It's not. I remember many years ago, just soon after we had adopted our kids, I was in the playground and
Okay.
some boys were playing football. And a football came shooting across the air towards us. And my first instinct was to grab my daughter and, shield her from that. That's a very instinctive thing. It's not
Yeah.
something you think about. But I was surprised to see that my own instinct had come so fast when just a couple of weeks earlier or a few weeks earlier, I didn't even have kids. So
Yeah.
it's like that. The bonding happens and you don't even realize it.
Yeah.
But eventually, I think as your children grow up and you begin to understand them, you have more faith in yourself. And this is true again, as you say, even for biological parents. You just know that you're doing okay. And in fact, even when you're not doing okay, you know. So, yeah, that kind of doubt in your abilities gets resolved over time.
Yeah. So it was really nice to have you, and thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us. And even I would like to congratulate you for releasing that book, which would help so many parents in India who want to adopt. All the best to you as as a wonderful mother of two beautiful children, two beautiful daughters.
Thank you. Thank you so much.